So, jetzt müsste man mich hören. Hoffe ich. So. Auf jeden Fall. Okay, gut, man hört mich. So, wir können starten. Nee, weil mein soll nutzen so nebenbei. Mein Headset ist kaputt und ich muss halt hier immer neu machen. So. The Pax narrative experience best played in a dark room with headphones. It deals with subject matter that might be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate. Okay. Ich muss schneller lesen. The Park. Hat eine sehr gute Bewertung. Dafür, dass es runtergesetzt war, habe ich mir gedacht, hole ich es mir. Also für wie viel? Ich glaube 15 Euro kostet, 10 Euro kostet. Ja, ich habe so 3 Euro bekommen. Billig. So.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Die suchen also, die Frau sucht sein. Oh, Scheiße, ist so schnell. Alter, ist mir viel zu schnell. So. Sensität. Ja, moin. Shoot. Warte mal. Shoot, der Master. Auf eine 8, dass er mich besser hört. Nee, das kann man. Okay. Viel besser. Oh. Atlantic Island Park.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Oh, cool, wir haben sogar. Was ist das, eine Axt? Ja, sogar ein Schatten. So. Kann man hier was lesen?
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Okay.
What?
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What the fuck? Der Junge rennt einfach da rein. Ja, genau. Und der Typ ist. Ah, doch, das kann man jetzt machen. Die Tür geht auch nicht auf.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
This way.
Callum, where are you going?
Over here.
Okay, so sah der Wagen aus.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Das wäre nicht so klein. Okay. Also ihr habt das Lachen gerade auf, oder? Ja.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? It's easy to get lost here.
Okay, ich bin jetzt da.
You can't catch me.
Kann man bitte stehen? Kann ich hier nicht langlaufen? Hallo. Danke. Er hat Vorsprung, was ist jetzt? Wieder her. Soll ich da reingehen? Außer vorher. Mama? Ich bin nicht da rein. Macht schon das Gesicht alleine Angst. Okay.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Okay. Ja. Stark. Ja, ich finde das auch zu tun. Das reden wir auch. Können wir ja nicht Richtung laufen. Okay. Tschüss. Gern Richtung. Leichte Brise hier. Okay, wir gehen jetzt Sideshow LA. Das Rennen hier. Sport machen. Okay, dann kann man da nicht. So. Das ist ein sehr schöner Spielplatz. Muss ich mal sagen. Der hat sich sehr viel Mühe gegeben. Immer noch eine leichte Krise hier. Sie trägt sich bei einer Jacke und sie trägt okay. Bleib mal bitte ruhig da drin. Nur Gast. Oh. Hier wirft.
Callum! Where did you go?
This way, Mommy.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Muss ich angucken.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Ganz schlecht Idee.
What is this about?
Boah, ist das klein geschrieben. Kann ich ranzoomen? Purchase the land of Snow, Solomon Island for the inhabitants. A great add whatever old she innocent.
Stay where you are! Callum!
Du bist auf so einem Boot. Ohne mich.
Come on, Mommy.
Ich will nicht. Also ich kann jetzt schon mal sagen, da passiert nichts. Da wird eine Geschichte erzählt. Zeit. Das ist aber sehr entspannt. Schnell. Here we go.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter. Forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Okay. Spaß.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
So, was ist denn das?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children.
Mal kurz Pause machen. Ich muss nämlich noch kurz was machen. So. So, dann kann ich nämlich noch nebenbei das machen. Okay, so kann weitergehen.
Don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh mein Gott.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
Alter.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping
Jetzt weiß ich,
and
was
cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch,
Dann
for
von
her
raus
part,
von
grew
was-
impatient.
Sieht was hier.
Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
So, ich gucke genau hin für euch. So. Was das? Okay. Am weißesten ist es Scheiße. Das Angsteinflößen. Also jetzt heraus. So eine riesen Alter.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Was ist hier passiert?
Another accident. This place.
The movement. Okay, gut. Oh, cool. Ich freue mich drauf, aber kann nicht spielen.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Oh. Muss den Controller mal werden lassen. Okay. Ja, kann man das machen? Kann ich jetzt damit fahren?
I can't get on while it's moving.
Ach so.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Ah, so jetzt. Wer macht das an? Heilige Scheiße! Oh mein Gott! Den Typen gesehen? Zu schnell! Das ist einfach drin. Oh mein Gott. Hi. Puh. Was hat der da? Ich glaube, die mögen keinen Besuch.
Oh, I remember this.
War's nicht.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Ich will da gar nicht reinschauen.
Come back, Callum. Come out, sweetie. Don't hide from me, Callum.
Was sagt denn der da, Mann?
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Kann man die Teile fahren? Geht das? Das bin ich. Jawohl. Oh, das nicht. Kann man da denn? Ist wahnsinnig geworden. Bist du nur des Wahnsinns? Beruhig dich mal wieder. Oder langsam mit antreten, oder? Alter. Ui. So, ab hier würde ich sagen, ne? Ja, wie nennt man das denn immer so schön? Bis zum nächsten Mal. Kann man jetzt ja raus. Credits. Ich glaube, man kommt hier gar nicht raus. Wenn ich jetzt auf New Game gehe, was passiert da? Ja, gut. Ja, ich glaube, das muss jetzt immer ein bisschen wieder vor. Ja, das ist jetzt irgendwas Schlimmes passiert, ich raste raus.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother.
Oh nö.
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand.
Dann halt hier. Zack.
Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Immer bis zum Riesenrad. Gar nicht hier, falls er hier. Check, hier gar nicht. Reine Luft. Warme Luft. Ist ein Scheiß so. Okay, die Frage war jetzt doch. Jemand keinen Bock auf sowas, Alter. Ich hasse sowas auch im Real Life. Ja. Voll cooler Abend.
Stay where you are!
Last time. Eben.
Don't be afraid. Mommy is coming, Callum!
Hallo, ich dachte, das liegt hier. Ja gut. So. Nein. Ich will das nicht fahren. Oh nee. Bitte nicht. Ich weiß nicht. Okay, Leute, egal was passiert, danach gehe ich sowas aus. Ich hasse sowas. Ja, die Stangen sehen sehr stabil aus, also ich verlasse mich mal drauf. Das ist sehr entspannt da. Natürlich ist hier neben am Berg. Safe passiert was, wenn ich ganz oben bin.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night.
Ich frag mich, wer
Don
Tücher
and I
offen
moved in
lässt
together,
während
but then,
der
well,
Eröffnung, Alter.
he died.
Kann die so
According to the
leicht-
supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Das dreht sich immer noch so schnell. Geil. Steht jetzt safe, ein scheiß Teddybär oder so. Safe. Ich wusste, hier nicht. Nochmal. Okay. So eine sehr schöne Nacht, hat sie gesagt, mit ihrem Vater und so. Jetzt soll ich mal speichern. Speichern mal bitte. So. Ja, das ist ganz gut. So. Okay, dann bedanke ich mich für diese tollen Dings. Ja. Oder soll ich weitermachen? Wo sind wir gerade? Jetzt da. Rollercoaster. Amber Chaos haben wir fertig. Sideshow haben wir fertig. Ja, Sideshow haben wir fertig. Tunnel of Tales war das erste. Dann das. Dann das. Amber Chaos haben wir. Eins mag ich.
Where are you, Callum?
Eine Sekunde als Person.
Stay where you are.
Ich hab. Warte mal. Das ist doch gerade... Oh, so, Alter. Hallo, das andere. Scheiße. Wo ist es hin? Ich stehe auf einem Mast.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Jetzt kann ich... Okay. Okay, sie hat über irgendwas geredet, was ich gerade nicht verstanden habe, weil ich nicht zugehört. Ich habe mich auf diese schöne Achterbahn konzentriert. So.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Warum macht die das eigentlich?
Callum, where did you go? Where are you? Callum? Callum? Callum!
Ach so, die Punkte zeigen an, wo ich...
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Kein Bock, ich lehne mich jetzt zurück und genieße die Fahrt. In 3D. Hi, wie geht's dir?
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
Heilige Scheiße.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh nö. Oh mein Gott. Fuck, shit. Boah, Alter, ist das verrückt oder was? Ist aber noch nicht zu Ende. Oh nö. Oh mein Gott. Oh nö. Aua. Das tat bestimmt weh.
The witch awaits.
Ich würde die Axt dann nehmen.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum! This isn't a game, Callum!
Jetzt bin ich jetzt.
Callum, where are you?
Ich drück die ganze Zeit Kreis und frage mich, warum die redet.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Kann ich einen scheiß Taschenlampe anmachen? Bin ich damit sicher? Das ist in der Hand. Was ist denn eine Sideshow? Ach sowas.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
War nicht da. Das nicht. Was soll ich denn noch machen? Okay.
crumbs.
I can help you, Callum.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Come back! Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Oh mein Gott. Oh. Alter. Okay. Aua. So, du Wichser.
This isn't a game, Callum! Callum? Callum! Callum, where are you?
Ich spiele jetzt raus. Ah. So, hat wirklich Spaß gemacht mit euch, diese Runde mal zu machen mit euch. Ich hoffe, dass ich dann morgen oder übermorgen dann weitermachen kann damit hier. Bis zum nächsten Mal.